What's up guys, we are in Copacabana and we started seeing that there are a ton of street food carts everywhere. This is exactly what we look for when we get to a new place because we love street food.
So far while walking we've seen some acai, some corn, pastel, lots of different options. So we're going to be trying those today and showing you those.
Okay, first stop of the day, we're having acai. It's our favorite breakfast in Brazil. And this time we're having it from a food cart. So this will be interesting.
Should we share one?
Okay, Dozy. What do you think you want on it? Okay, so that's like a condensed milk. The acai.
O que você quer no meio do copo? Nós temos granola cereais, manim triturado, manim, coco, chocobol, leite em pó.
Okay, cocoa.
Sprinkles. Because then it makes it look happy.
So they have like a granola, some nuts of some sort, some candy, cocoa, coconut. And we usually get banana on there too. The price for the cup by itself is $12, so a little over $1, $1.50.
No, $2.
Or $2.50.
Garotinha, bolsa.
My favorite part. Ooh, that's a happy acai bowl. So they do a layer in the middle and then they do one on top.
So it's 12?
12.
You could give them a little more maybe.
It's a... Hey, obrigado. Alright, let's take this to the sand real quick. Drinks. Just awesome. You can grab your food so quickly, grab a drink, whatever you want, and just bring it 5 feet and you're in the sand with the beach. Rio is awesome. First bite.
This is the best breakfast food in Brazil. It's healthy, refreshing, light. For those of you who don't know, acai is a berry that comes from the Amazon rainforest. So it's very popular in Brazil. It's starting to get more popular in other areas, but they serve it here everywhere.
It comes from a palm tree, a certain kind of palm tree. Like one of those.
Alright, so we're gonna finish this up and see what else we can find.
This one's a coxinha.
Pizza.
Okay, so we're getting a chicken coxinha and we're getting a calabresa, which is reminds of calabrese, so it's probably like a salami. $2, so that's like 50 cents, less than 50 cents.
Is it really only 2? Wow, yeah, because it says right here.
Obrigado.
Nada.
Thank you.
Ciao, ciao. They look pretty much bite-sized, which is kind of nice when you're trying new things, just to see if you like it.
Yeah, that's awesome that you can get. These were probably less than. These were less than 25 cents each.
So it's like a fried dough with chicken inside.
This one seems like it's just a big layer of cheese. That's actually really good.
Perfect
Salty,
little snack.
hammy, cheesy, with a crunch on the outside.
So street food is our favorite for many reasons. One of them being is it's usually a lot cheaper and you get to walk around and soak in the vibe and the culture of where you're at while trying their food. And it's a good way to talk to many different locals when you approach their cart. They're usually very grateful when you give them business.
It's cool because you can try so many more things. If you sit at a restaurant, you probably get to try 1 or 2 things, and that's your whole meal. But here you just get little bite-sized pieces, and you get to try a ton of foods all at once, really immerse yourself in the culture and get to know it better, faster.
And in this particular scenario, we have a view of the beach.
Pretty soon we'll get some drinks that we can just drink while we're walking around and drink on the beach.
Looks like we found some ice cream.
Hello. Self-service ice cream. You can help yourself as you want it.
Oh,
Cool.
okay.
Try.
That's good. It kind of tastes like coconut.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Cornflakes.
Ah,
Cornflakes.
cornflakes.
You could eat them.
Okay. A little granola.
Granola.
And that's probably good.
Okay.
Okay, let's try this ice cream really quick. I think they call it sorbete. Sorbete.
Brazilian servete.
Very creamy ice cream.
It tastes like a coconut ice cream almost. It's supposed to be like a cream with chocolate chip, but I taste mostly coconut.
Pay one flat price, a little over $1, and just fill it up with stuff. That's pretty good. Look at this beach and this music. Brazil is fun, man. Okay, let's cross one more off the list. We had to get a coconut from a coconut bin while we were here. These things look awesome.
So you can get one for 5 real or 2 for 9. We're gonna get the 1 for 5, which is about $1 US. Oh my god.
Awesome. If you don't know by now, we're a little obsessed with these coconuts. They're so cheap, hydrating, healthy.
And what a fun way to drink something. A natural coconut.
It's the best way to stay hydrated. So we keep seeing this drink around.
Guarana.
And finally we just saw it at a street food cart, and it's a small one, so we don't have to get the big one in case we don't like it. We just have a mini version, so let's just give it a try. It's called Guarana.
It's ice cold. We'll see what it tastes like.
We see this all over Brazil.
It's a sweet, it almost tastes like a sparkling water that's sweeter than sparkling water. It doesn't taste quite like a soda, I wouldn't say.
Yeah, it's just like sugar. It's like sugar carbonation, maybe a little syrupy.
I like that.
But it doesn't have a ton of a flavor each in any direction, like a fruit or anything.
Is guarana a fruit?
Yeah, if you guys know, is this a fruit? It looks like a little berry in the picture, but we have no idea.
I like it.
Yeah, that's great. Refreshing.
Guarana.
Refreshing
For
in the sun.
$1. Or no, it wasn't $1. This was
25
This
cents.
is not even. This is like 20 cents for this.
Wow. So the nice gentleman at the sorbet cart, he told us that it's pretty much the acai, the coxinhas, and then ice cream that they're selling on this boardwalk. So I don't think this is going to be an extensive video on street food, but at least from those street carts, we can try going to some of these kiosks, which are kind of more like restaurants, but they're not really. They're just little stands that have enough seating to be maybe considered like a restaurant, but it's still on the beach, it's still on the street, so we'll get a few foods at places like that. So if you're gonna do a food tour of your own, Copacabana is a great place to do it. Although there's not a huge variety for the trucks, you do have some things on the beach. You have some sellers on the beach, some little stands selling barbecue, it looks like. And then you have these kiosks over here that you can also try. So Copacabana is the most famous boardwalk in the world. And we can see why. This place is beautiful. There's so much going on. And even at this time, during COVID, there's still a ton of people here, a ton of awesome food and drink everywhere. Live music playing. And we're coming up to the end of it here. So it probably takes about an hour to walk. Just walk from one end to another. Is that like a tea?
So we don't know quite what this is, but it looks interesting. It looks like it could be a tea, and he keeps it in 2 different canisters. So this is the tea with sugar, without sugar, then the sweetener with maracuya and limonada.
Cool.
So it's $1.
Cool.
Sem açúcar.
What should I get?
Sem açúcar.
Okay.
Well,
Okay. Obrigada.
okay. Obrigado. Awesome guy right there.
Look at that. That is so unique.
He continued to fill us up. He told us to drink some and then fill us up with some more. I think a little bit more of the lime compared to the tea or
So
something.
we got the tea without the sugar, and then we added the lime sweetener. That is so good. I was not expecting it to be anything great. It was just tea, but wow. That's refreshing.
You can choose it with sugar or without sugar, and Lindsay went with the without sugar, but still, there's just enough sweetness there to where it's really refreshing and still amazing without being overly sweet.
I will be getting this again. This is perfect for a beach day. I've never seen someone with tea walking around in those barrels.
Yeah, that guy's awesome. We've noticed so far, Brazilians are very friendly. Some parts of the world, they don't really want you to film them, they don't want to be on camera, they don't want pictures, or they want to be paid for the pictures. But here,
They seem to welcome it.
yeah, they seem to tell you like, oh hey, like, take a picture. And then I always expect that they're gonna want some money after, but so far, no. They just want to be nice and let us take videos of them, and even talk on camera. It's awesome.
We haven't really noticed anyone trying to take advantage of us or anything, charging us more than they should. I'm sure it does happen in Brazil, but we haven't had any bad experiences yet.
I'd say the average of the street foods and drinks and all that we've gotten is probably $1 or $1.50 for each thing. That's a good average.
I love this. This is my favorite part of the day right here.
More coconuts, more acai, tea, music, live band. Just when we were gonna give up on our street food tour because everything was looking the same, tons of acai, tons of coconuts, we found this. It looks like it might be called milho. Not much.
Okay, so we're getting some corn, roasted corn. It looks good. We've seen it, so we gotta try it.
Yeah,
Whoops, I just spilled on Alex.
the butter or whatever
It's
it is.
dripping.
Oh, it looks good. Hey, obrigado.
Not bad. It tastes kind of just like regular corn, but it's good.
I'm not a huge fan of these corns they sell on the street. Actually, in a lot of countries they do this. I
Yeah.
don't think they do this in the US at all, so I thought it was odd the first time I came across it, like 5 years ago, but then I started seeing it everywhere.
Yeah,
So-
we saw this in Mexico too.
Yeah, I guess it's a typical thing in a lot of places to eat this as a street food in the middle of the day.
It's a good little snack.
I'm not gonna eat it because it gets all stuck in my teeth and it will not leave unless I have floss, which I don't. So I don't want to be uncomfortable all day, so I'm gonna leave this one to Lindsay.
One last thing to finish off this food tour. Alex is excited.
It is a churro or a recheado. Hola.
Can you take it?
Awesome.
Obrigada.
Okay.
Valeu, obrigado.
Obrigado.
Ciao, ciao. Okay, this is burning my hand. I need you to take this.
Okay, if you saw there, he took the churro, he rolled it in some cinnamon sugar, and then he used the machine to pump it with this, which I guess is a dulce de leite.
What is leite? Looks like peanut butter.
It looks like a caramel or something. Mmm. Wow. Really buttery and warm. It melts in your mouth. I love churros.
So we made an entire video on a day in Copacabana. If you want to see that, click this right here.
In that, we go to the beach, we try some more food, we have some drinks, and well, you'll just have to watch to find out.
We've walked along this whole strip of Copacabana and we had an entire meal's worth. We are so full. That was so much fun trying all these new different street foods.
So that's the end of the video. We'll try more food in another video. We'll show you more of Rio. We're gonna try to do a ton of videos. We're filming every single day. So if you're interested in seeing Rio and other parts of the world, make sure to subscribe and like this video because it really helps us out.
Leave a comment below. We love hearing from you guys and we try to get back to all of our comments. And thank you for watching.
We'll see you in the next video.